MagPul 12 rounder for the Glock 26. I'm going to do a durability test today and you guys are going to see it. This thing is hot. As I'd mentioned before when I did the first video, right now it's 104 in my truck with 87% humidity. It's steamy right now and it's even somewhat overcast now off and on, but it's hot. So I had this loaded up in the truck for hours. Wanted to see how the feed lips would react in the heat. Magazine is definitely warm. And it got up to, I'll click the max. There's the max temp it was in my truck. That's 117 Fahrenheit. And these feed lips, no rounds popped out. Seem to be very tight, very solid, and the mag's definitely hot. It's warm. It's been in there for several hours. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna put it through its paces today. I'm not a huge fan of gun torture tests because of what you're risking. You know, you're risking completely wrecking a tool that's used to defend yourself. But a $12 magazine, I'm gonna test it and you guys are gonna see it right here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is run the 12 rounds through the magazine that have been in the truck for a few hours, see how the feed lips work inside of the gun after being hot. Loading them and unloading them with my hand is different than seeing if they'll feed reliably through the gun. Now you're gonna have to bear with me. There's gonna be some editing here, some mag changes you might have to follow me with, actually some mag loading, as I only have one of these, but I think you guys will be entertained today. All right, so here we go, just to make sure that it functions with the 12 rounds in the mag. Okay, no problems, no abnormal wear, anything squirrely going on that I can see. So that's good. The 12 rounds that were in the magazine in the heat in my truck fed beautifully. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the camera with me over here while we reload this mag. You can always fast forward this part if you don't like it, all right? And then what we're gonna do next, while the magazine is still warm, is I'm not gonna load it to capacity. I'm just gonna throw 5 rounds in it. That's enough spring tension to put on the feed lips to see how it's gonna work. And I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna just throw it up in the air and I'm gonna see how those feed lips retain the rounds. All right, so let me turn the camera here. You guys are going to see me throw it in the air, then we'll see if it runs, all right? All right. Just started to lose a round on that third one and it came down right on that back side. There was some dirt right there. So interesting. Feed lips seem to do okay there even with the heat. Let's go run these 5, see how it works. We'll just drop it several times from empty. Yes, I'm helping it. I'm not just dropping it from 6 feet. I'm actually throwing it. All right, that one landed right on the follower. All right. Another one right on the follower. I'm going to crank the camera angle down here. And I apologize, guys, this isn't the most professional thing to do, but it's giving you guys footage that you're going to want to see, all right? Put the PMAG down. Let's step on it. At the time of filming this, I weigh right around 226. Okay. There you go. She's nice and dirty. as you guys can see, definitely see. We're going to see how she runs though. Let me crank the camera back up here. Again, guys, apologize if it's not the most professional video, but I wanted it to be raw. I wanted you guys to see and me find out if this thing's going to run or not. I don't know. Never owned a PMAG before this one. Now I have put more rounds through this since the last video you guys saw, and it's been flawless still. It's been absolutely perfect. So we've got it dirty. I stomped on it. I threw it up in the air. Let's see how she runs. All right. No problems there. Definitely got a couple ding marks on it. Scraped up pretty good. Now again, guys, I don't condone you doing this to your equipment, but you know what? It is a $12 magazine, so I'm just not too concerned with putting this through extreme torture. Okay? So the next test, this should be interesting. This one may do it in. You guys might have an idea what I'm going to do here. I'm going to crank the camera down. And I'm going to throw the magazine under that tire. All right. Woo! It's got crud and dirt and everything else crammed into it. Now that's a 92 F-150, so it's not a little truck. It actually has heavy-duty springs in it. So it's a big, beefy, heavy-duty truck. We're going to see how it runs after being run over by the truck. All right? Good stuff, guys. This is actually kind of fun. I can see why people enjoy doing this with guns. I just can't get myself to do it with guns. So the most torturous thing you're ever going to see me do to my guns is get them dirty. And I did run my HK VP9 and VP9 subcompact through water, but I don't generally torture my guns. So that actually has some grass embedded up there in the mag. So see how she runs. No problems. I realize this isn't a scientific test. It's not all inclusive, but guys, this still got grass embedded in there. It's actually crammed in between the base plate. So that was a full weight Ford F-150 with target stuff in the back. I stomped on it, I threw it in the air, and the thing has run beautifully. So as far as durability goes, dependability, not including running it over the long haul, I have no doubt this thing's pretty dang durable. Well done, MagPul. It was hot, it worked. I stomped on it, I threw it, I slammed it on the ground, and it's worked beautifully. So I will keep you guys posted though as I run this magazine more. I'll do quick updates just to let you guys know how it's working. But so far, I'm extremely impressed with the MagPul P-Mag for the Glock 26.